This is a Jmix exclusive.
You there for the formation of Digital Underground?
Yeah, absolutely.
Around what time was that, and how old were you? And can you tell us just a little bit about? I know that Money B's your cousin, correct?
Correct.
Um, how did that start? Were you always close with him?
Well, when I moved to California when I was 9. So from the time I got out here, he was my older cousin that was 16 and all the music. And, he was driving already. And he had the nice whip and everything else. And he had nice clothes and everything else. He took me to my first concert, my first hip hop concert. I'd been to see New Edition and things like that. But he took me to my first hip hop concert. I went to go see Run DMC, Houdini, LL Cool J. It was amazing. Blew my mind. From that point, at that point, I was 10, and there was no turning back for me. And as far as Digital Underground, like when I was 14, I went to school all the way in East Oakland. Money B, he grew up in North Oakland in by the lake, so that's kind of further down. But he was becoming so popular, just doing like local shows and stuff like that. That he had a group called MGM, and that was Money B, Goldfingers, and Mack. What happened was they were becoming popular, and Digital Underground was a separate group. So I think Shockwave Fuse. Fuse was like, he was Goldfingers at the time. He basically told him, if you want me, you got to bring Money B on board. And Shock agreed. And then from there, they went on to do the bunch of like, with me being Money B's little cousin and also starting to rap myself now, start hanging out and I'd always be around. And Money B's father, Bobby, was managing me. So I started doing local shows and stuff like that, trying to get my name out there. Money B didn't really want me in Digital Underground. I wanted to be in Digital Underground, but he said no. So then there was a show, I think it was a D-Night show in San Francisco one night. I think I was 15 at the time. And Shaq and Pac was a nightclub. And my manager, Money B's dad, Bobby McCall, he got me in the show. So what happened was he came in, Shock and Tupac came in later on in the show. When they came, I already had a few people I was talking to and whatnot, just conducting myself. And Shock was just really amazed that I was 15 years old in the nightclub. His mind was blown back. And he had just heard one of my songs. And he was shooting pool, whatever. I told him what he should shoot. And he laughed and made the shot that I told him he should shoot. And he's like, man, Clay, you crazy. He's like, how you feel about coming on over, and I need you to be a lead rapper in this group, just running girl. He said, I just heard one of your songs, so I did with Mike Mom. Mike Mom produced for me, the other member from MGM. He had did a song for me called Firestarter. He's like, I just heard a song called Firestarter, man. He's like, I've been playing it. I love it. And he was with Pac and Big Stretch. So we all just, start talking. He said, I'm going to call you later on, and we're going to talk about it, Clee. Be serious. I'm really, really serious, man. I'm really, really serious. And then, basically, he called me like a week later, and he put me in the group. That was probably right after the Sons of Pete. And that's how I had the whole group. Shock put me in. I had to go in through Shock Run and put me in the group.
Well, why do you not think that Money wanted you in the group? Was it your age or just the family relation? Do you
It
have?
was, he just wanted me in a separate business situation. He just wanted the business to be a little bit different on my end. He wasn't necessarily thrilled with the way everything was set up, I believe. So he wanted me to go a different route. But I wanted to be a digital underground. I was going to get in regardless.
Do you remember what year this was?
Yeah, uh, 92.
At this point, was Pac still dancing for Digital Underground, or was
Oh,
he?
Pac was already doing everything with digital underground. He was already starting to move on and doing his own things. But, I was always around like I was in the group. So Money B took me everywhere with him. So I was basically, he was helping me with my music as well. And I was, doing little stuff with him, the stuff he was working on. That was always helping out. So I was just always around. And my uncle of course was money. Dad, he would make sure that I was at everything. So I was always there and then just hanging out. You know, and I was always way beyond my years. So, you know, by the time I was that age, I had girls that were grown and everything else. So I wasn't like the little kid hanging out. I was the one with the hookups and everything else.
This is a Jmix exclusive.
What up, shut up?